let's continue forward. Let's look at Melania, the melanoma. She's like a skin cancer. But anyway, what I got, the first thing is about the inner vision about the message that's being put forward, okay, and her merchant status. So looking at what she's trying to sell, okay, she's got her memoir out, and of course we know that she absolutely wrote every word of that. So what ghostwriter did she get to put this together? But her memoir, things she's trying to sell, looking at this, she wants to, the energy coming into it, she wants to rise, she wants to become more known. We have the Lord here, so she wants to be basically the fop. She has to have her stylist come in and pays a ton of money for her stylist to dress her because she can't dress herself. She's got no sense of style herself. She is, again, kind of being tied up with this. It's not going really well. When you have to have a stylist, somebody come in and dress you because you have no sense of style and you want to be seen as a stylish person and rising up. And, that's not working. And so what's going on now? The friend she had is doing the tell-all about her. That's ended, and she's facing loss as more and more is coming out about who and what she truly is. Now remember when she did that interview, and it was, she needs to see Obama's birth certificate, and she's spreading the conspiracy stuff, and like she is so elevated, but it's she's just a nasty, horrible person that traded on her looks. That's it. So the challenge is the timing of this. She's fighting, soldiering forward, and in arguments, So I would say not all is well in the Trump household. She's trying to fight her way through, and there's that stress that's going on, struggle that she's having when it comes to what? The home front and faithfulness, which is being tempered, okay? So, I would say more than likely she's looking at Trump's tryst that's going on now. She's not happy with it. Just because, not that he's actually doing it, I think she could care less because she definitely does not want to bed him. They live in separate rooms, not only separate beds, but separate rooms. So she doesn't care about that. But it makes her look bad. That's all she cares about, that it gets out and it makes it casts a shadow on her. And so that's what she cares about, that the home life is being tempered, that he's cheating on her. And like I said, she's happy to have him bed other people, but she doesn't want it to get out and cast dispersions on her. So that's what I get with Melania. The home front, things are tempered. She's in a different state than him. They're not even in the same state, let alone the same bed. So she's out there, in New York probably, with Barron. And so we'll have to see how that's going. But while we're doing this, let me pull cards on Barron as well. Let's look and see what's going on with Barron. He's got mommy on his coattails. I don't know what kid, when they're graduating high school wants their mommy tagging along behind them. Maybe she's infatuated with him like Trump was infatuated with Ivanka. They're just, like he said, if she weren't my daughter, I'd be dating her. I think maybe that she's the same way with Barron, okay? If he weren't my son, I'd be dating him, yeah. So anyway, she's, she's hanging on his coattails. So the read is about mother. Why is that not a surprise? Mommy hovering. Waiting, okay? Mommy's hovering, just drooling over her son, waiting, and wanting to go forward. Wanting to go forward to a better place. It's like, Mom, get out of my face, you're hovering. Yeah, so he's on this ride. Now, in this case, what's interesting is what? You see what's different? And I just noticed that with this card. There's no mom and son in there, okay? Now, the other decks, they have a mother and the child there riding in the boat. In this one, no. He wants to be free of it and waiting, and mom is just, watching her son, hovering, and more hovering. So the energy coming into this is the mystery. Uprooted. Yeah, we're having the misfortune. He's feeling uprooted where he's going. Misfortune. Why is she hanging around? And an agreement, okay, as to what the heck is going on. Why is she there? Why is she hovering? What, Mickey? Yes, okay, Mickey, okay, I get it. He wants me to pick him up. There you go, Mickey. Okay, Mick. So, what's going on today? Miss Lily, quit. We have the passage. Yeah, the mystery, uprooted. Why is she there? The journey, on the journey, wants to get a better place. She's hovering, and justice. It's like, so part of it could be thinking about his dad, what's happening with that, where it's going. The justice could be his life as well, could be his mother's life as well. He's asked his mother, remember when he was standing, are you okay? Are you okay? When it comes to that. So it could be this whole dynamic. She's hovering, it's like, why are you here? The mystery, I'm uprooted, I'm going, and, I've got all these people surrounding me, and things are up in flames, and where is this going to? Okay, where is this going to? So the challenge is duality, okay? I've got two things going on at once, two different worlds, friends, okay, friends, and underneath of it all, the hermit. So he really, is feeling like he's in two different worlds. He really can't have any friends. He's isolated. His mother's hovering. And, it's like, what the heck is going on? With an outcome of home, What about home? Conversations. They're having conversations at home. Conversations. About holding on. Holding on. Okay. Okay, and then underneath of it all we have kindreds, about wedding, about this coming together, and new information. We have what's being presented, offered up with letters, and being guarded with what's coming in. Okay, so it's not looking good. He's, mother's hovering. And it's toxic. She has made Barron her whole world. When I go into her energy with it, it's like, my boy, we got to protect my boy. Now, I think that, again, he's got some difficulties. He's got some personality disorder. He looks exactly like his dad when his dad was young. And she said he's just another little Donald, okay, about his bossing people around and doing all of that. He's got Donald's personality disorders, okay? So she's hovering and wondering about this, toxic stuff that's coming up, the misfortune, the why have I been uprooted? Why are all these people around me? I just, I want to be able to go and have my own journey, He wants the justice about it. And as far as friends, he can't have friends. He doesn't have friends. He's isolated from that. And in the home front, it's about his mother having conversations about holding on. We need to hold on. So it is not looking good for Barron at all. So we'll have to wait and see. Now, Barron has already been involved in a scheme when it came to cryptocurrency. He was already in some kind of a scheme. Not a surprise. I mean, his mother's a grifter. His father's a grifter. Of course, he's going to try to be a grifter, too. It's what he grew up with. And that was not going well. And the fact that his mother is hovering over him, he can't breathe. When children are hovered over like that, they become wounded. They become disabled. They can't fend for themselves. It's like when somebody's done like, it's like their wings have been cut. They're not allowed to make mistakes, go out and learn how to navigate life, the important things of life. When they have a mother that is so smothering, they really do become disabled, okay? Because they can't think for themselves. They can't do for themselves. So on that note, I'm going to leave that here. But, yeah, Melania is got her nose out of joint because her husband is trysting with somebody else, and it makes her look bad. And, yeah, she's very caustic. She's not saying good things to Barron. She's really railing about Trump. And he's just sick. He's sick of it. He's got no freedom. He feels like he's got no freedom at all. He's isolated. He's judged, he's isolated, he sticks out from the crowd, literally. He's so tall, he sticks out from the crowd, and all eyes are on him, and expectations of his dad that you've got to perform, you've got to, and then the mother hovering and protecting her poor little son. He's really in a position of confusion and drama. So, yeah. On that note, I'll leave that here, and we'll see you online. Not a happy read.